doing? It's Tony over at the thrift store. Listen, call me or just stop by because I got the funniest story for you. You're going to fucking piss your pants when you hear this.
You know, Corey, something funny. I got this guy. He's a dear friend of mine. I know him for years, okay, since 93. We're going to use his name. He's Big Sal, okay? He's a knock-around guy. A lot of good guys know him. A lot of important people know him. Long story short, he's getting way up in age, so I got him. My dog had puppies. His dog had died years and years ago, so I gave him a dog to, keep him company. The other night, he calls me up. He's like, crying. Tony, please, there's something wrong with the dog. He says he's under the bed and he hasn't came out. So I said, Sal, go under the bed and shake him, see if he's all right. He says, I can't, I'm too fat, I can't reach. I said, so get a stick and tap him a little bit, call his names to make sure he's okay. He says, all right, try. He's like, Tony. I said, calm down, tell what's going on. He said, the dog's not moving. He said, please, you gotta come home. I said, please, Sal, it's 2:30 in the morning. I gotta get up at 6. He's like, please, Tony, you gotta come. Sure enough, I go all the way over there. Long story short, it says the dog passed away. The dog died. All right. So I go down to the basement, I find a box, I get a blanket, I wrap the dog up nice, I put him in a box. I said, listen, he goes, Tony, can't we take him to Bronx Park East where I used to walk him? I want to bury him there. I love this dog. All right, please, stop crying. We'll do anything you want to do. We go down to Bronx Park East. I get to pick the shovel. He's carrying the dog. We go into the woods. He's like, can't we go in a little further? I don't want no one to dig him up. All right, come on. We go all the way in the woods. Boom. I dig the hole. We put the dog in it nice. Say some prayers. I put his bones, the bowls, a big cross up, and that's it. As we're coming out of the woods, I'm carrying the pick and the shovel. This guy won't stop crying. All of a sudden, the spotlight hits us. I said, what the fuck? He says, oh, my God, Tony, it's the police. Keep your mouth shut. What? They must have heard this because right away they jump out of the car. They said, you, put the pick and shovel down and get against the car. They were like, you, come over here. What are you guys doing? What's really funny about this is that, this guy's telling the cops we're out for a walk. You understand? Just tell them the truth. Here we come. We're coming out of the woods. I got a shovel and a pick in my hand. Both our fucking shoes are full with mud. He's wearing slacks. And the best part is the cops say, whose brand new Cadillac is that parked outside the gate? So I said, it's not mine, it's his. And he's like, oh, what car? What are you doing? What are you, nuts? That was it. The minute they must have heard him say, Tony, keep your mouth shut. Keep my mouth shut? What do you mean? Tell the cops what's really going on. Boom, they put me against the car. I got my hands on the car. Every time I went to take my hands down to say, officer, this is what, they were like, they grabbed their gun. Get your hands on the car. I said, what the fuck, are these people kidding me? This is a joke. It's got to be a joke. They put us against the car. I hear the cop go into his mic. I need a sergeant and I need assistance. And he gives the location. I said, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. So again, I said, excuse me, officer, keep your mouth shut and face the car. Oh my God, I'm saying, I can't believe this is going on. He goes, let me see your wallet. Does anyone got ID? Believe it or not, I didn't have ID. The guy don't have ID. Now just think how this is. You understand? No ID. This schmuck's yelling, keep your mouth shut. Oh my God. Next thing you know, a squad pulls up. A whole bunch of cops, spotlights, the sergeant. So I said, Sarge, I've been trying to talk to somebody for a second. Can I please tell you what's going on here? He says, well, looks kind of funny. You guys coming out of the woods. Your shoes are filthy with mud. You got picks and shovels with mud all over it. And your friend tells us you're out for a walk. I said, listen, his dog passed away. He goes, oh, really? He said, where's this dog buried? I said, I just buried him over here. He said, what do I do? I said, the guy's old. He loves this dog. So I went and buried him for him. He said, all right, why don't we take a walk and you're going to show me where you buried this dog? I said, okay, no problem. He goes, I got to cuff you for your own protection. Cuff me for my own protection? What do you mean? So now I'm like, holy shit, what's going on here? This guy's like, Tony, I'm like, what are you, a schmuck? They cuffed me. We walk into the woods. And, I swear to you, you're never going to believe this. I couldn't find the grave. The minute I walked in, we couldn't find the grave. The cop's like, all right, go ahead, go have a seat out by the car. They go in there with these big spotlights, lit up the whole fucking woods. Thank Jesus they found this grave. So they come back to us. I'm sitting on the floor. This guy's got in the car. They got us separated. All this chaos is going on. And he says to me, let me ask you something. What was the dog's name? And there's another funny part. I'm so shooken, I don't even remember the dog's name. So he says, what was this dog's name? I said, I knew it started with a T. And then boom, it pops in my head. I said, his name was Tootsie. He said, all right, come on, get up. So the other officer says, well, Sarge, you want to dig up the dog? He said, nah, it's a small grave. It's the dog over there. They got the bowls, the bones, everything. But now you imagine, I'm trying to help somebody out. And they got me there from 2:30 in the morning. I'm exhausted. Till 5 o'clock, daylight's coming up, and these guys are hunting over a dog. Then finally, they uncuff me. I stand up. They let this guy out of the cop car so we could get back together. As we're walking over to his car, this guy's really crazy, I tell you. He says to me, hey, Tony, we almost went down there, huh? What do you mean? We almost went down? What are you, a moron? You should have been honest from the beginning, like I told you. We weren't through all this bullshit. I tell you, the things I do for my friends.